real quick, Danny, I want you to talk about Qyntel Woods because I have always been
Who
fascinated with
dat?
him. You are a lot more fascinated with him than anybody I've ever met, and it's kind of a lovers' quarrel between you two. What happened?
Okay, so a brief introduction. Quintel Dion Woods, born February 16th, 1981,
Whoa.
in Tennessee, I believe. He was the 21st pick in the 2002 NBA draft by the Portland Trailblazers. After some bad off the court incidents, he was kind of kicked out of the league, went over to Europe. He had a couple pretty good seasons over in Poland, I believe, for Asseco Procom. Um, I
Yes.
followed him on Twitter one day. He was a protected account, so he had to accept me, and when he did, I was pretty damn happy. But recently, Henry Abbott linked one of his tweets on one of his I think his bullets for True Hoop, and I clicked it, and Twitter told me that I couldn't view the tweet because he blocked me, and it was one of the worst days of my life.
I can
And
I
that
can
was it. I don't know why he blocked me.
I can sympathize a little bit. When Kevin Ollie got on Twitter, I still had the Kevin Ollie avatar, and I tweeted him with just saying it's like looking into a mirror, isn't it? And he never responded, and I was really crushed.
Yeah. I don't know. I do remember tweeting him saying congratulations that he joined a new team because he was previously waived by his other team. So I thought it was a nice gesture, but
How many
apparently he
followers
didn't
does
think
he
so.
have?
I don't know. Um, Not a lot. About 500, 600, something like
Really?
Oh
that.
wow, so you're really on the
For who
ground
he
level
is.
here.
Yeah. No, yeah. For who he is, he should definitely have more, but I don't know.
Well, what's going on with Tyreke Evans? This was one of your big posts this week,
hmm
and I guess last week. But he changing? Is he developing? Where does he stand with this Kings organization these days?
That's the question. I really don't have a good sense of where he is. I feel like the franchise it values DeMarcus Cousins more at this point.
They
And
probably should.
I just don't know if yeah, and I totally don't know if Evans is willing to be that kind of off the ball secondary guy. He's been a ball dominant guard for all of his life, and it's been a critique ever since he was first recruited. So it's going to be a huge adjustment for him, and I just don't know if he can make it. I've never
What
been that big of a fan of his personally. So
What's weird is that his brothers and his camp basically blame Calipari for how he plays now because he allegedly was this amazing
mhm.
shooter in high school, and that's how he scored all his points was on jump shots. And then Calipari told him to drive to the basket all the time, and now apparently he can't adjust, and that seems to be their reasoning for why he's no longer like the incredible player he was as a rookie, which I just find that to be an odd line of thinking.
Yeah, it's really weird because I checked his old scouting reports from NBA Draft, Draft Express, ESPN, and they all they didn't say he was the best shooter, but they said he could shoot, and it would be something he could develop as long as he got rid of that little fadeaway hitch at the end that reminded a lot of people of LeBron James. He never did, and I mean he's shooting really really bad this year. So I don't know.
He's also the kind of player you could imagine playing the three and being just a devastating slasher, working off of curls, handoffs from Cousins.
Mhm.
And he doesn't seem. I mean, I haven't broken it down completely, but he doesn't seem to be the kind of player who makes his own offense until the ball touches his hands.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's what Keith Smart wants of him now. Now that they have a semi-competent point guard in Isaiah Thomas, and they're running with Marcus Thornton who can shoot. You know, that's what they're going to need from him. And I haven't watched him recently, but I don't think it's quite in his arsenal yet.
Yeah. All right, Danny. Well, sorry we got to be a little brief, but we got one more guest on the line. Thank you for showing us your babushkas and welcoming us into your.
Come back on and we'll talk about Chick-fil-A.
Thanks. Later, guys.
Take it easy, Danny.